Pippa Jones Beauty. It's the place where I love to get together with you and discuss beauty, fragrance, makeup, skincare, and a little bit of this and that. Today we're going to go down the rabbit hole once more. We are checking out new to me and relatively new beauty company, Jones Road. Created by legendary Bobbi Brown. If you don't know the history of this, it was a baby of Bobbi Brown, but she could not come out with these products because when she sold her company to, which she sold to Estee Lauder, it's like either Estee Lauder, L'Oreal, or Shiseido. They always buy everybody out. But it was like over, I believe, 25 years ago that she sold to Estee Lauder, and she had a no-compete clause. So basically, for a lot of years, I believe it was until 2016, I read in my little research, that she had a no-compete. So she did work for the company. She was like a spokesperson and whatever else. Maybe she's part of development. I don't know. But no-compete clause. So she could not compete against any sort of cosmetics. Don't know the details of it. But she was basically the years following or coming up to the end of the non-compete, she was working on this new makeup line that was targeted to be clean, easy, cool, and I have never heard of it until 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, I saw a few things pop up here and there, and I thought, Jones Road, Bobbi Brown. You know, I have a lot of favorites from Bobbi Brown. I know that she's no longer affiliated. It says right there on her website that Bobbi is no longer affiliated with Bobbi Brown. But, you know, my favorite color corrector, the vitamin-enriched face base, some of my favorites. Through the years, I have used and loved Bobbi Brown products, but fabulous makeup artist. That's a little bit of the history behind it. But new to me, and I have a lot of stuff that we're going to be trying out and some that we're going to be trying out at a later date. But hey, what do you think? This is my finished look. Stick around for the try on of these products and a few swatches and some thoughts. But so far, my second look, and I am loving it. I'll put up my first look over here, which was very natural. I was just going for, you know, quick. I'm up north. I'm going to go outside and work. So I was just going for a little bit of enhancement, a little bit of no makeup, just a little effort. That was my first look. And here's my second look. So stay tuned. We're going to spray a little bit and then we'll get going on trying this new to me products from Jones Road, and newish for the last couple years, and starting to hear a little bit more about it. So thought you may be interested too. So I've been spraying a lot the new spring summer line or blossoms line from Jo Malone, Sea Daffodil and Bitter Mandarin, which you've heard me talk about before, but also available in this limited edition packaging is the re-promote of Silk Blossoms, and that was first released in 2016, I believe. And the brain behind this fragrance is Marie Salome, who's a very, very famous perfumer. Oh, it is so fresh. It is a cheaper style fragrance, and it starts out fresh, and it's got not as citrusy forward as Bitter Mandarin, but there's a little bit of that same bitterness, but then it's this lovely, lovely floral. The Silk Blossoms and Peony, I believe, is in there. But what makes this one of my favorites is the powderiness. Towards the dry down, a powdery floral, absolutely lovely. Available now in this cool packaging. Part of the Sardinian summer. All right, so let's get on to the trial part of this video. I have my basic mists, essence, and toners on. I have my serum and my daily lotion, but that is it for my skincare. I don't have my usual primer because today we're going to be using the Miracle Balm for the primer. First of all, let me get a little clip, can't find one, little hairband to get some of this hair out of my face. Vintage Clinique hairband. So I'm going to go in with the Miracle Balm and Au Naturel, and that's the one that I'm going to be using as my primer, and it is huge. It is 1.75 ounces. So, you know, when we think about some of my favorite primers, such as the Milk Makeup primer, this was a jumbo one, and it was 1.52, so that is pretty similar. The Victoria Beckham large size one, but a lot of times the primers that, you know, we tend to use are smaller. How much is the Silk Touch? 0.7 ounces. Okay. What this reminds me of, so the seal's already broken, I'm kind of warming it up, putting a good amount on my finger, but not like overdosing, and I'm kind of going to spread it around to my fingertips, and I'm going to keep on warming up. So what this reminds me the most of is, and what I heard where I heard it first from was Gucci Westman, who said in a online conference that she held through Bergdorf for when you bought a kit, I think it was like last spring or something like that. She talked about using the lit up glow stick, the original one in, what's the shade? Oh, it's just the lit up highlight stick. This clear one as a primer, and it creates this like, you know, lit from within, lit up stick, lit from within, and you put your foundation on top. So that was the first time I heard of it. So this is basically what I think is the same thing, and I want to say that using Gucci's technique, and when I hear these makeup artists talk about this, yeah, I believe it, because Bobbi Brown, come on, makeup artists like forever, legendary, Gucci Westman, oh my gosh, so these people know what they're talking about. And it works, because I would have a lot of problems with foundation settling into my pores around this area here, okay? No matter what primer I use, no matter if I use the priming oil, no matter if I use the sunscreen. And that was the technique that helped me the most. So doing this, I feel, is very similar to doing this. But this is $36, I believe. This is $56, and it is only 5 grams, 0.17 ounces. So like, I've already been through one of these. I haven't, and in my empties over there when I do my empties video. So yeah, it's a bit different. This is a honking huge big one. So there, I basically have what I consider to be what I'm going to use as primer down. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a foundation. And so the foundation comes in sticks, and it is recommended by Bobbi Brown, from what I could find on the site, that you use multiple sticks. Very much like Gucci Westman, also same thing. You know, you're going to need multiple colors. Usually the outside of your face is a little darker. You usually want to brighten under the eyes, do a little concealing, so on and so forth. These little dips we get here as we get older. So a lot of them were sold out in my shade range, but I did find shade 2 and shade 8, which I thought would be closer, pretty close. So here's the lighter shade I got, 2. And swatch that one here. 8. Cat, knock it out. So that one is more peachy. So with that lighter one, I'm gonna kind of take it and I'm gonna do a little targeted concealing. My usual typical blue-green spots and this little dip here. Lighter through here. I don't like to be light around here because that's always where I seem to get this settling. So then I'm going to take the darker one through the rest. Okay, so a lot of times I find for myself, and we find as we age, you know, we want to keep the foundation light. So I'm definitely trying to not go heavy-handed. The whole idea behind this line is going for this natural, no makeup type look. Can I kill the cat an hour later? Just kidding, I love the cat. Believe me, I've rescued it many times from other people that wanted to get rid of it. So here we go. We have this light layer of foundation. I am using my Shiseido brush. Yes, I believe in using brushes. I also heard many other makeup artists talk about when you're applying your foundation, you want to blend and blur with foundation, even the skin tone. Although it seems against the odds, you're supposed to pull down. You know, I know. It usually seems like you want to take care of your skin and your face and what you've got and, you know, lift everything, but I guess we're supposed to pull down. So already I feel like this is a very nice light coverage look. I can still see, I'm gonna blend a little bit more here. Okay, so it's not like crazy, like gooey. It's a little bit tacky, kind of similar to any other. I did put the light Miracle Balm on though. And yes, I can still see my skin spots. My sunspots here. You know, I have where I burned my face with a curling iron. Nice job. Case number 599 for the Dyson Airwrap. It is not settling into my pores. It has a very nice, glowy, light makeup coverage. I like it. I really like it. How did it do concealing? Oh, I need to do a little bit more blending in here. Not bad. I mean, it's not like high coverage concealer. This is light coverage. This is light. This is glowy. This is lovely. I really, really like it. I do. All right. So let's try out some of the other products that we have here. This is Sun-Kissed. This is the darker shade. It is dark and it does not really have much of any, I don't think, type of sparkle type of sparkle in it, or it does have a sheen. It has a glow, it has a sheen. The more that you rub it in, the less thick it is, you know, the more transparent type of a tone it is, and the less sticky. And the more you put on, the thicker you put on. Yes, it is a little bit more tacky. You do have a little bit more pigment. So I'm going to try this out. Not really, kind of trying to do like a little bronzy contour. And I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm just going to kind of drape it around here. And I'm going to kind of re-liven up my face. Just add a little bit of life back into my face, because you know, when you do foundation, you even out your complexion, then you are, of course, all flat, one tone. So I'm trying to add a little bit more dimension, and you can see, yes, why yes, it does show up. Why yes, it does add a nice little contour bronzy effect. Oop. Bobby said, get the oils off your eyelids. So that probably wasn't a good thing to do, but I'm very used to when I'm using bronzer to do that kind of stuff. So that was Sun-Kissed. Now, how about a little blush? So I'm gonna go in, with the new one, which I believe is a limited edition one. It is flushed, yes, flushed. And oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pink. It looks a little bit cooler pink, but not like dusty pink. Sorry. You can kind of see it there. It's lovely. You know, this is the kind of product that I did. This is the kind of product, much like the short that I did with the NARS liquid blush and the Drunk Elephant Glow Drops, the newer pinky one. And you know, this is the type of product that I like to lay down first. I like to drape it, and again, I like to create that dimension. I like to get this like healthy, glowy, lit up. That's what this product does for me. You know, if you want a really light day, absolutely. I need to get out the door. I just want to have some enhanced beauty. I want to look nice, lovely, but not all made up. You know, this is the one that kind of fakes that, oh, I just got done with my workout and I'm feeling good, I'm healthy, I'm glowy. So this is kind of like a highlighting base blush for me. And it's lovely. So I do not have it on too thick. I'm focusing a little bit more here, kind of on the top of my apple and a little on my nose and even through here to kind of give that flush look. So I like it. I really, really, really like it. So far, Jones Road for me is absolutely lovely, absolutely beautiful. Let's try some blush, my favorites. Cream blush is a favorite product of mine. So far I have 2 shades that I'm testing out, and I'm sorely tempted to get a lot more of them because I am such a cream shade fan. Although I know I have similar ones to this, from Ilia and Westman Atelier. So Mauve Rose and Rosy Brown. Mauve Rose, Rosy Brown, and I'm gonna go in with the rosy one today, Rosy Brown, sorry, I can talk. So I'm taking this more on kind of like the tops of my cheekbones, the top of my apple, I mean. And then just gonna pull it up at an angle to have more of that blush effect. And it is mixing well with the balm. And there you go. It's a healthy, lovely glow. I absolutely, absolutely think it's beautiful. All right, so now the temptation is, do I take a little bit of powder and do I do my little T-zone here? It feels nice and glowy. Is it too shiny? Is it too tacky? I guess that's personal preference. If I'm going for this au naturel, glowy kind of look where, you know, I'm healthy, I'm natural, I'm on the go, I'm beautiful, I'm tried, you know, to enhance my beauty, you know, but I'm not gonna go crazy, then no, then I'm not going to. Might I try that out soon? Yes, yes I may. Okay, so the next thing I have is I have 3 of Bobbi's Jones Road's The Best Eyeshadow. And I have 2 matte, nope, I don't have 2 mattes. I have 1 matte, and I have, looks like 1 satin and 1 shimmer, but I think she classifies them as shimmer. So here's the matte. It is ash, very cool toned, you know. Ash, it's pretty light and it is pretty cool. That's what I'm going to be using on my crease. Then this one is so pretty. And this is lighter shade. Ooh, nice and creamy, huh? So I'm going to go for a cool tone look with these. And then the darker one is called Patina. And I did not get the other 2 kinds of eyeshadows yet because, again, I felt like very creamy, very nice. I felt like I had spent enough for products that, you know, I'm just going to try out and we'll go from there. So I'm going to kind of zoom you in a little bit more. I'm going to kind of wipe off, as Bobby says, the oils on my eyelids. She says we don't really need to have an eye primer, so I have taken that off. And right now in all the lighting, I do look very shiny. I'll blow on that one. I'm gonna put this in the crease. Hey, nice. You know, this is a pretty light color and that's some decent pigmentation. Outer corner. And again, this is a natural, it's a beautiful look, but it is not something that we're gonna spend, you know, 25 minutes blending out our shadows. That would take away the whole purpose and premise of this line of beauty. Oh, that's very nice. I like this shade. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit more. Clean brush, Sonia G. And here we go. I've created some more depth for my eyes. Now I'm gonna take the lighter shade again, and I am going to take what do I have available here? Worker Pro from Sonia G. Blow. I'm going to take this from my inner corner across, highlight my inner corner, very nice. You know, I get not getting too much fallout or anything. Very creamy. You know, it's giving me a very nice light lid with reflective light lid with the blush, with the brush. I haven't used my fingers on that one. And Builder 1 Sonia G. I'm gonna take the darker shimmer shade Patina that I have on my outer corner, blend it over. A little bit on the lower lash line. And again, remembering that this is not all about, oh, I knocked it there. Not all about, you know, 20 minutes of eye makeup. I'm going to take the pencil in, it's the purple shade, probably called Violet. Don't have any purple. And I am going to put across my lash line, kind of come up a little bit. And voila. I did not get the mascara. I am not a big fan of purchasing mascara unless it's from Chantecaille. And I do enjoy trying samples, but I just could not pull the trigger on that one. So I'm just using my Chantecaille really quick. Remembering the whole premise of this kind of makeup. All right, what do we think? Jones Road Beauty by Bobby. Lovely, light, natural. We need some lips. So let's use that same blush. I did not get any of the lip. Is it the same one? No, that's Dusty Rose one. On the lips. creamy, pigmented. Very nice shade. So here we go. I went down the rabbit hole with Jones Road. I bought a whole bunch of different products, and so far this is the second look that I've done. I think it's very beautiful. It enhances your natural beauty. It's glowy without being hoey. It's glowy with just the slightest little bit of tact. My phone's going crazy. And I am, for the sake of those who don't like too much shine around the T-zone, I'm going to take my Dior and I'm just going to take my T-zone down a bit, just a tad, around my nose. Hello, so here's me with a natural light check-in. This is about an hour later. And I don't get too close and scare you, but yeah, so it is a little bit slightly tacky, but definitely my hair's not sticking to it. Nothing crazy like that. It's glowy still, but not like overly glowy. It's a beautiful natural look. Lip product, or the cheap product that I used as a lip product. I did just get done eating lunch, so and drinking a bottle of water, so there's not much left of that. But overall, it feels good. My skin feels really, really good. I like how it feels. Hello, I did want to do a 6-hour check-in to see how the foundation and all the products did today. I did my usual running around, ran into work, did some work for a while, and this is 6 hours later. As you can see, it's not like overly glowy. My eyeshadow not creased at all. Little bit of raccoon eye, that's about it, but that might be from my mascara or the eyeliner, not sure. Clean that up. We could definitely do a little freshening up around here, around the nose area here. I can see that that's broken up a little bit. And maybe clean this up a little bit over here too. But overall, I have to say, for a light foundation, stick foundation, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't look like a grease spot. I do have combo skin, and it's not looking overly greasy or gross. You can still see that my blush is light and beautiful. Hey, Jones Road, I'm a big fan. Thank you for joining me today on Pippa Jones Beauty. I hope you've enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole once more with Jones Road Beauty. Some very lovely products that I am really into, and I'm going to try out some more and continue to talk about them with you. So please join in the conversation. What do you think? What would you like to try out? Do you have any suggestions or tips for me? What else would you like to see?
Like and subscribe.
Give me a thumbs up